It's time for IPL 3 qualifier action. We just gotta stop answering questions from the crowd. That's what we gotta do.
All right, man. All right, let's do this.
All
Game
right.
2, Morrow, Slayers Kuma. Game 1, going to Morrow pretty handily. I was very impressed.
Yeah, absolutely. Morrow played a really good game. I like
Is this
the prop
live?
style.
I love how 100 people ask that.
I
every
guarantee
cast.
you guys 100% that this is not live. Just kidding, it's live.
It's definitely live.
It's definitely live. And for all of you guys who are watching this in VOD format right now, you guys might be wondering to yourselves, why is HD and Pain User seemingly talking to themselves? Are they possessed? No, we're actually just rebroadcasting this content as VOD content for all you guys who missed the actual live stream.
He said it.
Yeah, I said it. That's what it is.
Map is going to be Tal Darim in the top left-hand corner. We have our red Zerg, Mao's Morrow in the top right-hand corner. We have Slayers Kuma, our blue Protoss, and he's going to be playing under the account Solid TLO.
Isn't that such a sexy name?
What, Solid
Solid
TLO?
TLO.
That's pretty tight.
Is that the
probably
TLO
TLO's
sign
account,
off?
I
The
would
TLO
imagine.
sign off? He's still on Liquid, right?
Yeah.
Why would
It
you-
might just be a Smurf account. Who knows?
Solid TLO.
I mean, he's got connections over there. He's been to Korea.
That's kind of true. Yeah. Well, we do have Kuma playing on his account apparently, so it is a Protoss versus Zerg. First game already going to Morrow in spectacular fashion. Morrow just playing a really aggressive drop style, utilizing the terrain to his advantage because they spawn right next to each other. Why not get into that Overlord drop mode? Kind of an interesting Baneling style minus the speed, but it worked out for him. And I'm interested to see how this is going to work out here.
Well, you never know. Tal'Darim, a very macro-oriented map, and I think we might have a Nexus first coming out of
No
Kuma
way.
here.
Is he
a
really gonna
little
do it?
bit
No
risky,
way, he's
but
gonna do it.
he's gonna throw it down.
This is actually really, really bold.
It is bold.
Immediately, they have to wall this little choke point off
We
with
already have
Forge and
Lings out.
cannons.
Oh, no,
well,
never
he's
mind.
just getting the
It's
Lings
just
out
probes,
for...
just drones.
Yeah. But I'm sure he's getting a couple Lings out. No, spawning pool not even done yet.
No.
So,
I think he built the spawning pool in reaction to his natural getting blocked there because he realized
Did he
might
try
not
the
be able
15
to
hatch?
I think he did.
wow, that's even more bold.
And
Well,
he
he's going to
started
get
first.
that Overlord in here, and he's going to see the Gateway coming up. No, just a Forge, excuse me. So there's a Forge coming up right here, and he's going to see the Nexus. Knows immediately that Kuma is playing the macro game here. No chance of any kind of early cheese or shenanigans, minus perhaps the possibility of cannons at the natural. But that's highly unlikely now as the pool is already done. So Morrow's options here are A, to go all in and break the Protoss, or B, play a macro game.
Yeah, I mean those are really the only two options here, and I think both players conceding to a little bit of a macro game here. We do have a cannon going up at the front right now for Kuma, which is getting harassed by this drone. I don't think he's going to pull anything off to deal with this. Maybe one probe, two at the
Maybe,
most.
Yeah. He just doesn't want the hull to take permanent damage, which I think it already has.
Interesting wall thus
No, it
far
hasn't.
from Kuma. Is he going to fill that up with the cybernetics core?
Filling
think
up
so.
things with the cybernetics core is always a good idea. That's what Protoss usually do. So they use their building placement really wisely, and the core definitely comes in handy. And we do have a macro game coming out from
Very
Morrow.
quick third
I like
from
it.
Morrow.
I really like it. If you're going to play against a Protoss on this particular map and they go for that 2-base expand, really, dude, just go for your double expand and play the macro game.
Well, not just a 2-base expand, a Nexus first.
Yeah.
Which makes things... Oh, Cybernetics Core not going to actually finish that wall off. Looks like Kuma is not worried about the potential all-in here. I don't know if he has enough scouting information to really know whether or not Morrow's going to all-in him right now. I think he should be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, I agree with you. He doesn't have enough scouting information to say, hey, I'm not going to wall off. I'll leave a little bit of a pathway for my units to move to and fro. That could come up and bite him in the butt later on. We'll have to see. We do have 2 gas coming up for Kuma here, so he may go right into Stargate mode once again. And we do hear the police outside in San Francisco. Nothing we can do about that, guys. We apologize.
Who knows if they can even hear it.
They might not
Actually,
even
they
hear
can
it.
probably hear that.
Yeah, that's pretty loud.
It's pretty loud. Not quite as loud as the fire alarm that we've been... Not quite as loud as that fire alarm that we continue to have going off. Has that happened to you yet during
What
a cast?
fire alarm? There's a fire alarm that went off during a cast?
Dude, it's because you're always gone. You always cut out. But there is this fire
I don't
alarm.
want to be here
that's
during a
going on.
fire.
I totally
Screw
agree
that.
with you. We never know whether we need to evacuate, if it's real, if it's fake. And it always turns out
It's like
that
when the
it's not
girl
a big
cried
deal.
wolf. One of these days, there'll be a legitimate fire. Smoke will be filling the building, and you guys will say, nah, it's not a real fire alarm.
What is with you and messing up every American saying, dude? The
What?
girl cried wolf. It's when the boy,
Oh, the
cried,
boy cried
wolf.
wolf. Whatever, dude.
I
I am not a sexist. That's why. I promote gender equality here.
All right,
at
there it
IPL.
is. I can't argue with that. I can't say anything about that.
Recovery, yes.
Well done. Is that oh, I thought he was going to micro that probe to kill the drone. The drone getting some valuable scouting information. That will go down. And is he going to get a starport as a follow-up here? Yes, he does have a starport. First Void Ray is about to pop out. And that's going to head on over to Morrow's base. Morrow sitting comfortably on 3 base right now.
Yes.
And I think a lot of Zerg players really, really like this new version of the map. It's, well, the newer version of the map, rather, that doesn't have the rocks at the 3rd. You do sacrifice a single geyser at the 3rd, so there's only 1 geyser, but you can get that 3rd up much easier, and I think it's way safer than some of the other potential 3rds.
Yeah, one of the things that I always hated about playing Zerg on this map, and we had a game here where we played like a 30-minute ZVT, is expanding to where the rocks are. You have to commit initial Zerglings to destroying those rocks, and that kind of sucks. So you always see me when we're playing ZVT on a map where Tal'Darim features the rocks here. I never expand there. I always take the expansion kind of down here. And with the rocks down removed, I think that's actually beneficial to the Zerg, even with regards to that expansion only have a single gas. But, you know, I think it'll work out pretty well here for Morrow. And once again, we do have Kuma going for those Phoenix, man.
Yeah, I mean, why not? He did so much damage with this in the first game.
I know.
You know, I can't help but think that he's going to follow it up. Hopefully, in this game...
Look, I love how the Overlord's already camping around the Spore Crawler singing Kumbaya.
Ahead of time this time.
Yeah.
So he's not going to lose the, you know, four Overlords that he lost last time. He's going to be able to keep all these Overlords alive. And wow, look at this. This Overlord going to potentially deny... I mean, this Void Ray going to potentially deny a gas here. Yeah, the Overlords don't shoot giant beams of light that just kill everything.
Reminds me of? It's like the Independence Day mothership that shoots out that laser beam of light that destroys everything.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's what the Void Ray literally is, man.
What's that guy say at the end as he's like...
He's like, up yours!
There it is. There it is.
All right, you alien assholes, up yours!
Ain't I been saying it? 10 damn years I've been saying it. Ain't I been saying it, Miguel?
Yeah. Miguel.
That's like the best. Dude, what is with you and the... Oh, my God.
Dude.
It's like ADD.
I gotta be spamming that APM.
It's uncontrollable ADD, dude.
It may be.
I'm gonna have to train you not to click on random things, dude.
That might make my game a little better.
With purpose. With purpose. In my best sensei voice.
You sound like a wise sensei, like a hermit in the mountain.
Oh my God.
Well, Kuma has the expansion coming up here.
And it's 103 to 101 supplies right now. Morrow slightly ahead. 106 to 101 right now.
Chat's like, that's the one movie HD has seen.
Yo. Oh, I love that chat is like hip to all of our little like inside jokes. That really makes me happy. All these Hydras now going to force the Air Force back from Kuma. Kuma, more importantly, has done 0 damage this game with his Air Force. 0.
Yeah. And this time around, I think it's really helpful, the fact that Morrow, the way the base is laid out, the creep easily connects between the 2 bases, so he can defend against those Phoenix really easily. And you're right, Kuma hasn't done a single droplet of damage yet.
Nothing.
And that means that Morrow is going to be in even better position than he was in the last game.
Oh, absolutely. Morrow's going to be in a terrific position.
What are you going to say?
Today, Junior. But he's got this fourth going up.
Too?
Yes, it is.
No, I haven't seen that either.
Oh, man. You don't watch Adam Sandler movies?
I don't really like Adam Sandler.
What?
Yeah, it's not that funny.
Oh, I mean...
You could make a better Adam Sandler. You kind of look like him.
None of his romantic comedies are good.
Oh, those are...
Billy Madison, dude?
No. Oh. How about Daddy Daycare? I like that.
I guess... I don't know. I don't think that would classify as like one of his better movies.
Anger Management. That one was good. All right, guys. So we do have Lings and Hydras across the map right here from Morrow. He's going to be able to take out the Zealot, who once again plays very wisely between the tower and the cliff edge. So it's able to survive for as long as possible. Eventually does go down. A 4th Nexus
Happy
going
Gilmore?
up for Kuma. What?
Happy Gilmore.
No.
Yo, you and I are going to have like a sit down one of these days. And we're just going to download. Oh, no. We're going to go rent.
Yes, of course. We're not downloading.
Every movie out there. And we're going to watch it together.
All right.
Starting with Aliens.
Only if
an
there's
Alien
popcorn, only
and
if there's
Predator.
A blanket, nice bed. Has to be very comfortable.
Yeah, you can bring your girl too. I'll bring one of my own.
One of your own, huh?
That's not true.
Well, yeah, it's not.
That's not true.
Nothing we say here at the IPL is true. It's all false.
It's all false.
It's all false.
It's just all false.
Yeah. Well, here we go. Morrow is coming in with, once again, the doom drop of Banelings. I like this. Usually Zerg players go for the Roach Baneling Overlord strategy, but he's gone for Ling Hydra Baneling, which is actually really creative. I wonder how this is going to work out against that Colossus ball.
Well, he has nothing to deal with the Colossus, and that's what could get him into trouble here.
Yeah, that's true. But he has a lot of Banelings, and here he goes. He's coming in with a lot of Lings.
Beautiful force fields coming out of Kuma right there. He's
it.
going to be able to shut this down. The Overlord's going down before they can drop their payload.
Oh, the payload does end up getting dropped, though, and oh my god, Kuma's forces, about half of them getting decimated, the other half lingering behind. Oh, single Colossus at only 22 HP, and it looks like Kuma able to survive the Baneling drop, and with that, Morrow has to fall back. He basically dumped his whole load. He shot it all out, and he doesn't have enough forces now to withstand that Colossus firepower.
Really, dude?
That's true, man.
Really?
Yeah.
How do you come up with all these sexual innuendos,
I'm
man?
not. It's not sexual innuendos.
I can't even think on that level. You're in the gutter, bro. You're in the gutter.
Have you ever seen that portrait with the 9 dolphins? And
No.
you look at it,
No.
and it's supposed to look like 9 dolphins, but if you're like over a teenager, then it looks like a man and a woman doing something.
No, I can't say that I've ever
It
seen
judges how corrupt your mind is. What do you see first, 9 dolphins, or do you see a man and a woman in bed?
Is this by like a famous
You could,
artist?
no,
that I
it's
should
really
know
a
about?
famous portrait. Go on Google and type it in 9 dolphin sex, and it'll come up. I swear to God.
I believe it.
Tell me what you guys see first, and look for the 9 dolphins. If it takes you longer than a minute to find those 9 dolphins, then you guys are corrupt.
All right. And now we have a bunch of Overlords coming in here for Morrow. He could potentially do another drop. He did so much damage with that first Baneling drop. This game, he actually has Baneling speed. He did not skip the Baneling speed upgrade. And, you know, I can't help but think that this could be it right here. Morrow has just done so much damage this game. That first Baneling drop doing so much. And we have 2 Overlords queued up here that could potentially take out the entire economy. Does Kuma notice? Yes, he does.
Yeah, that was close. Good pull away right there from Kuma. He saves the majority of his probes. Getting kind of action-packed here with Morrow coming around the backside with a lot of Ling Hydras and Banelings. Wow, this Nexus, besides the 5 cannons, is entirely undefended. It could go down momentarily here. More Banelings making their way in the middle line, but there's really not that many probes to kill off.
Yeah,
but
there really
this
aren't.
Nexus is going to go down.
Yeah, Morrow taking out the 4th here for Kuma. The 4th really not paying for itself just yet. Supplies right now at 188 to 148. Oh, and he's going to send a drop into the natural here and engage the primary force of Kuma. Can he take this out? I don't think so, but he killed the 4th, and he's dropping the natural at the same time. How many probes are going to go down at the natural?
Oh my god, it's
Almost
devastation.
all of them.
Almost all the probes going down at the natural, and it looks like Kuma's gonna survive that attack in the middle of the field, but he lost a Nexus. He's down by 70 supply right now. I'm glancing over at chat, and no one's watching the game. They're looking at the 9 dolphins right now, which I think is hilarious. But
I can't even see one dolphin.
that means that you are very corrupt, my friend. If you show it to a kid, they will see the 9 dolphins right away. It's really funny. Well, we're gonna have to look at that portrait later. I'll show you.
Sure. I'm
really good.
up for it.
Okay.
Let's do it. Kuma trying to launch his one possible push in this game. This is his only opportunity, I feel like, to win. He just lost his 4th. He just lost a lot of units. Fungals go down on all of the stalkers.
Is called.
And he leaves before losing anything.